was just going to say, look at my picture of the lady that I went to Washington, D.C. for the other day, and we established our own court, which I guarantee, like I said, once you guys realize what I did, you guys won't, like, holy crap, And
I want to see her.
It's like Rosa Parks sitting on a bus, like you actually got a black lady to get her own court established in this country. Yes. You understand what that means? No, not yet. That's right. No, not yet. It's like that black lady sat on a bus seat for the first time. I'm like, so what? Yeah, well, you guys don't see what it means if she falls. But she's part of me worried that.
I want to find out. I want to know. I want to be updated on that case.
Yeah, but part of me is worried that she's just going to take the child and go. If they say, look, don't. She's got us, she's got us for the short ones.
You're fading out. Are you on the computer now?
No, not yet. But what I'm saying is I'm worried that the lady, they're just going to give her back a kid. And once they give her back a kid, she can't move the court anymore. The court's over. Because you can't claim any more that's due. And the only thing that's due is her kid. So once they give her back a kid, if they say, this lady's got us she's got us in check. She doesn't have his checkmate, but she's got us in check. And there's no way out. This lady's going to control this court. We're all going down. So part of me is thinking that they're just going to give her back a baby and say, look, we'll give you back your baby, but you got to do this, 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 this. You got to do this, 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 and this. And she's going to say, oh, you're just afraid because I got my own court going. It's like, court, your own court? Oh, please, we're not worried about that. We just realized that, you know what? We had you confused with another woman. No, you're a nice lady, but you know what? You still have to let us do home inspections, and you still got to do this, but and we'll give you back your kid immediately. And I guarantee she'll say, sorry, Carl, I just want my kid back. I don't want to do like you did for 6 years just to prove a point. I want my kid back now. So she gets her kid back, the court's over. Now she can make a claim for compensation for them taking her kid, but she's going to have to open up a separate court for that. Right now she's just making a claim for the property. Now she's going to make a claim for the damages. Well, that's a whole other claim she's got to file. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to see that one coming, and that one's going to be a lot harder for her to get through. So a part of me is thinking she's just going to get the kid, and everybody's going to be like, yay, Carl, you got another kid back. It's like, damn, no. The kids are a dime a dozen. Everybody gets the kid back. That's not the big trick. The big trick is to actually have a court, move a court, and control the court. That's the fun part. Get the governor in there. Get the man who's acting as attorney general in there. Get the man who's the commissioner in there. Get the man who's the sheriff. Show people that these public servants can be called into your court. And then I'm sure if they say, just give it back a kid. She's a nice black lady. She's a nice little black kid. You know what? Dime a dozen. Who cares? Just give it back a kid. We'll go get it on the next kid. We'll promise the foster care parents adoption of the next kid. Whoopie-doo. And it's like, lady, I know if she takes the kid, this whole showing people how to move the court and how to get the man who's acting the sheriff, the man who's the governor, strip them of their titles and get them to stand into your court as a fellow man and hold them liable for what they've done to you and your child and your property all this time, that would be amazing to watch. And I'm sure they're going to realize, holy crap, just like they did with Jonathan and Jesse. When Jesse she was the last one to talk that day, she pointed and said, I was robbed by that woman, and I ought to either restore my property. And the judge said, don't you want to know why she robbed you? And she said, I don't care why, robbery is wrong. If you jumped over this bench and raped me, rape is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Do your job. Restore my property. And the Crown came out the next day when judge went in recess that for the rest of the afternoon. The next morning, the Crown said if they were scared, who wrote this? And then Jesse was like, well, she wrote it. And it's like, you know what this means? It's like, you got to give us back our property. No, that's not what it means. You got to give us back our children. That's not what it means. You realize what this piece of paper says? She's like, you just got to give us back our children. No. Well, the Crown prosecutor said, well, whoever wrote this, tell them we're scared shitless. Okay? And when do you want your kids back? Because what I wrote for that lady has nothing to do with getting her child back. Okay, yeah, great. You're going to get your kid back. But do you really know what you're holding in your hand? And Jessie didn't understand what she was holding in her hand. And this black lady, I guarantee she has no clue what she's holding in her hand. I know what she's holding, and eventually, like I said, the judge explained to the Crown prosecutor and the 20 witnesses, the 5 cops, the social workers, the guardian ad litems, the lawyers for the other kids. He explained when he went into recess, you understand you're all accessories after the fact of a robbery. I have to report every single one of you people as accessories to the crime of robbery. And they removed all their affidavits from the case file, all the cops, everybody. They removed everything from the case file. It's that powerful what that lady's holding. Now, you guys are like, well, she got a kid back. Whoopie-doo, that's one kid out of millions. They're going to keep doing it because a million women are going to have to learn how to open up their own courts, which is going to be impossible for me to do. Just teach a million women how to open up their own damn court. But if one woman could show how it was done, the media is going to pick up on it. They're going to be like, what did you do? Did you just summons the governor? Did you just summons the sheriff? Did you just summons the attorney general? Did you just summons the commissioner? No. I summons the man who acts as a commissioner. I summons the governor who acts as a commissioner. I can't summons the governor. That's impossible. I can't summons the attorney general. That's impossible. But I summons the man. And the people on TV are going to be like, yeah, we've seen all these fancy people coming up to this courthouse. In your courthouse? No, not my courthouse. It's the district courthouse. It's my court. I'm the Molinera court. They all had to appear before me. What? Yeah, it's my court. They had to answer to me. Why? Who are you? I'm a woman. What does that make you? Pretty damn powerful, I think the Constitution says we're like the sovereigns and you're our subjects and our servants. And yeah, I think you have to answer to us. We're like kings here, every one of us. Really? Yeah, and you're public servants. So, yeah, and I explained to them how the law of this land works. So, see, what she's holding is extremely powerful. I think she's just going to be happy to get a kid back when she doesn't realize what she could accomplish and how many people and how many, like, black kids she gets let free if she just understood and really cared about other people other than herself, which I guarantee she doesn't. I guarantee she just cares about getting her own damn kid back. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm different than a lot of people because I could have gotten my kids back. I could have blinked my eyes and got my kids back. That's how simple it was to get my kids back. They just wanted to get my kids to hell back to me, so I'd let the state of Alabama alone. I said, oh, no, this fight ain't over. I said the same thing to my kid the other day. I said, look, this fight isn't over. I said, I haven't hugged my kids yet. I haven't kissed my kids. I haven't bonded with my kids. I've been here since March. I said, kid, this fight ain't over. As far as I'm concerned, you're still in Alabama, and I'm still fighting. I said, I'm not giving up. I said, this ain't never going to happen again. I said, not while I could do something about it. I'm going to make sure this ain't going to happen again. I'm not going to get comfortable. I'm not going to play daddy. I'm not going to hug you. I'm not going to kiss you. I'm not getting involved with you guys. I said, I still got to fight. I said, once the fight's over, I'll come home. But until then, I'm still fighting, kid. I ain't giving up. I said, I got things to do still. I said, so my kids understand. Like I said, my brother said to me, hey, we woke up one Saturday morning, your kids were watching you on that big screen TV downstairs on YouTube. I said, yeah, they can watch me more on YouTube than they see me living right next door to them. So they said, they know what their dad's doing. So like I said, I hope this lady understands, the power she has and what she can accomplish. But I think she's just going to be happy to get a kid back and go on with her life. I really do. And if they give her a little bit of pocket change, she's definitely going to fail. She can jump. But,
make sure you clue her in on what she's got. What
I try to, but people, when somebody tosses you, somebody tosses you a bag of beans and say, here you go, here's $1 million and here's your kid. That's what they offered me. And my sister said, take the money. And I had to put the phone on mute, and I told my sister, would you shut the F up? I said, this ain't about the money. I said, they're going to keep doing this. I said, you don't understand. This is pocket change now. The state's worth $38 billion. I said, that's what they even have in the books. I said, stop. This is the drop in a bucket to them. This means nothing. And then what about all those other kids they got that they're doing this to? I said, no. It don't end this easy. No, we're not just going to get paid off and walk away. I said, it ain't over that easy. I said, we got to make I got to make them understand that you got to stop doing this. This is just wrong. You guys know what you're doing, and this is just evil. This is just cruel. So it gave me a reason to do something else other than just, worry about watching Dancing with the Stars and watching the kids play soccer. So it gave me something else to do.